Hey guys, it's Lady Reinasaru here, and welcome back to more Corpse Party! So, we finished Chapter 3, so that means we have the next chapter, Purgatory. So, yeah, sorry that sounded weird, I don't know, but so excited! Okay, see how well this chapter 3 wasn't too, I have to say though, chapter 3 wasn't too bad. But, just don't know what's gonna happen with chapter 4, so we shall see! Just get in this. Well, we're off to a great start. Our friendship will last forever. It will never die. Oh God. My mind was in a daze. The lights on the ceiling were spinning, moving in and out from one another, alternating between hazy and distinct, forming spiral patterns in my eyelids. I was being jerked along the ground by my legs, like a heavy sack of rocks. I could feel every step he took vibrate across my entire body. But I couldn't do anything to stop it. I could no longer move on my own accord. I just kept getting dragged, inch by inch, across that filthy floor. Then eventually he stopped and threw me down, and I rolled hard onto my face. I was helpless before him. That piece of chocolate had fallen out of my pocket. I was pretty sure it did anyway. And I wasn't about to let anyone else have it. Give it back, you bastard! The large man took my crumpled form and roughly flipped me back over by the legs, as if I were nothing more than a doll to him. I was facing him from the middle of the hallway as he readied his enormous hammer and looked right into my eyes. Was this it? Was I gonna be killed now? Please, God, no! I was terrified, but not entirely. After all, she's coming to save me. I guess not. Naho's coming. I know she is. She'll always come. She's my friend. Well, already off to a great start. Ugh. Yo, what? What level is this? Oh, there's flashing lights and stuff, dude! Polonia, what? Polonia Mall? My name is Sakaya. My name is... I feel like these levels are too high, but my name is whatever. Sayaka. I'm a junior at Polonia Academy High School. I'm just a normal girl, but my job conflicts with my studies, so I don't go to school all that often. And this was the first day I had free in a while, so I called out my friend Naho, and we spent the whole day together having a blast. The last event on our schedule was a Twinkle Girls concert. Oh boy! They play every so often at a local venue called Club Beta. Pretty cool. I like this song.
ここのユニットの子たちが超可愛くて、私はよく見に来てるんだ。
And they're all so incredibly cute. I try to catch them whenever I can.
トゥインクルはね、最近夜のランキング番組なんかにも出演してて、どんどん注目度が上がってきてるユニットなんだ。可愛いでしょ?
Recently, Twinkle had been performing on evening request shows, and they've been getting more and more attention, as well as they should, you know?
私も何度か番組で一緒させてもらってて、メンバーの子たちとはメールとかツイッターでもよく絡んでる程度には仲良しだったりするんだよ。
I joined them on the program a few times myself, and the group and I liked to keep in touch through texts and tweets. Tweets? Twitter? What? You know, I keep forgetting that Naho is actually a high school student. My eyes met with Naho's, and we both put our hands in the air, like we just didn't care. I see what she did there.
可愛かった。
So cute!
ありがとう、さやか。トゥインクル最高。大好きになった。
Thanks, Sayaka. Twinkle's the best. I think I'm in love.
でしょ? やばいでしょ? ラストの曲の振りとかさ。
Right, aren't they awesome? I mean, their moves in that last song.
覚えたよ。ほら。ほら。
Oh, I remember. Check it out. Check this out.
おー、できてるよ。ちょっと腰の動きが違うけど。
Whoa, you got it down, girl, though I think your hip movements are a teensy bit off.
ライブが終わってベータの外。箱から出てきたファンのみんなが通りに溜まって余韻に浸り合っていた。
Outside Club Beta after the show, fans were hanging around the street corner immersed in the lingering rhythm of the music.
思わず混じって一緒に感動したかったけど、通りを塞いじゃいけないので我慢。
So, I wanted to...
私たち二人は興奮しながら駅の方へ歩き出したの。
Okay. I wanted to ride that wave myself, but didn't like the idea of blocking the road in the process, so Naho and I just pranced our way back to the station.
見て見て、タオル買っちゃった。
Hey, check it out! I bought a towel.
ナホちゃんが物販コーナーで買ったらしいタオルを出してひらひら舞う。
Naho began waving around a towel she bought at the merchandise booth after the show. She looked like a matador taunting a pop idol.
大ファンじゃん。いいな。私も次買おう。
The new #1 fan? That's excellent. I'll have to buy one next time myself.
まだ9時か。ねえねえさやか、ガスツ寄ってこう。ガスツスイーツ食いたい。
Oh, it's only 9. Hey, Sayaka, let's say we drop by Gust's on the way back. Come on, let's get ourselves some sweets to eat.
そうだね。寄ってこっか。
Sounds pretty sweet to me. Ha ha ha. Lead on.
むふふ。スターミルクプリンスペシャルくだち。
Give me a strawberry milk flan special. Strawberry milk flan? That sounds delicious.
ナホちゃんが得体の知れないものを注文する。
Whatever it was Naho had ordered, it sounded completely alien to me.
何それ、超甘じゃない?
So, the heck is that? Sounds super sugary.
星が7つ乗っててね。ミルクいっぱいかかっててね。うまいのこれ。
Something that'll put me in 7th heaven. That's what. It's covered in milk and ridiculously delicious.
この子がさえのきなほちゃん。同じ学校の同じ学年、同じクラス。
This is Naho Sanoki. We're in the same school, same year, same class.
この子も少し私の環境と似ているところがあって、話というか気もあって、よく一緒にご飯とかしてるんだ。
Our backgrounds are sort of similar, and, well, we talk all the time and eat together and stuff.
何より可愛いでしょ。一緒にいると女子の私でもなんだかふにゃーってなるから、この子大好きなんだ。
But most of all, just look how cute she is. When we're together, she even makes a gal like me all wobbly. I love this little lady.
ね、うまいからさやかにもあげるね。
Point is, it's good, and you're welcome to try some if you'd like.
ありがとう。じゃあ私はバターたっぷりパンケーキ。
What? Why, thank you. As for me, I believe I'll go with the butterful pancakes.
かしこまりました。
Coming right up.
とても夜の9時過ぎに女子が取るカロリーとは思えない。けど今日は2人とも朝から何にも食べてないから、これぐらいは全然いいのだ。
They do say girls shouldn't ingest a lot of calories after 9 at night, but hell, we hadn't eaten anything all day, so I figured why not indulge a little.
なほちゃんがトゥインクルの曲を口ずさみながらタオルを眺めている。
What was that? It was like crunching noise. Naho was gazing longingly at her towel while singing the melody to one of Twinkle's songs.
この子こう見えて実は普段は超クール。学校のクラスメートがこの姿を見たら多分びっくりするはずだよ。
She's usually a really cool and collected person, so I bet our classmates would flip out if they saw her like this.
私と二人っきりの時にだけこんな猫みたいな面白い姿を見せてくれるの。
It was only when
友達としてそれが結構嬉しかったりするんだ。
it was only when the two of us were alone together that she let loose with this feline-like personality of hers, and it always made me feel really special.
そんなに喜んでくれたら誘った私も嬉しいよ。
You sure seemed like you had a great time. I'm glad you could join me.
おもむろに顔を上げてなほちゃんが私の目を見つめてくる。吸い込まれそうなぐらい澄んだ瞳。
You don't look happy now. Naho slowly raised her head up and looked into my eyes, and wow, what a gaze that girl had. I felt like I could lose myself in those perfect peepers. Who talks like that?
どうしたの？
Huh? Something's wrong?
心配だよさやか。このところあんまり休めてないんじゃない？
I'm waiting for that little part to fix itself. There we go. I'm worried about you, Sayaka. You haven't been getting enough rest lately, have you?
顔に出ていた疲労は完璧に消してきたのに、なほちゃんはしっかり見抜く。この子に隠し事は絶対にできないな。
I completely hidden my fatigue, but Naho somehow saw right through me. I could never keep anything from her.
この2ヶ月土日なしだったよ。
Yeah, I haven't really had weekends these last 2 months.
声優さんとかドラマとかウェブラジオとかすごく忙しそう。
Voice acting, soap operas, online radio? Yeah, I could definitely see the problem.
なほたんもじゃあ毎日飛び回ってるでしょ。ラジオだけじゃなく心霊取材とか読モとかそうだ、今度映画にも出るんでしょ。すごいじゃん。
I'll bet you're the one to talk though. Radio, ghost hunts, and oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be in a movie too? Totally jelly, by the way. She jelly.
ただのエキストラだよ。斎藤工の後ろでずーっとフレンチ食べてるだけ。
I'm just an extra. I'll be sitting behind Takumu Saito, eating French food. Hooray for me. Hey, it's
て
something.
かまだ言ってなかったのにどうして知ってるの？
I didn't announce that yet, though. Where did you hear about it?
田口さんのブログ超書いてあったよ。太文字でみんななほちゃんを応援してくださいって。
Oh, Mr. Taguchi's blog, of course. He wrote a ton about it, all in bold face, and he told everybody to cheer you on as loud as they could. Oy vey.
げっそりとした顔でなほちゃんはペタリと机に伏せる。
Okay, Text, you can fix yourself now. Her expression twisted into an exaggerated bleh pose, and she sprawled out across the table.
あの人の横では何の話もできないな。
You can't say anything around that guy.
顎を机の上に乗せてほっぺたをプーッと膨らませるなほちゃんをしばらく眺めて、私はいつ切り出そうかと迷っていた相談事に触れてみたの。
For a while, I gazed at Naho, who had placed her chin on the table and puffed out her cheeks. Not sure how to break the silence. I tried switching subjects.
あのねなほたん、今度私のラジオでさ、怖い話特集やるの。
Oh no. Oh hey Naho, for my next radio show, I'm doing a special on scary stories.
突っ伏したままのなほちゃんが目を開ける。おや、興味ありかな？
The deflated Naho suddenly reflated. Guess I piqued her interest.
なほたん声いいしさ、ぜひ出てくれない？リスナーからの怖い話のお便りに専門家のコメントをつけてくれたらと思うの。
You've got a great voice, and I'd love to have you as a guest speaker. You could be my expert commenting on ghost stories submitted by listeners. Oh. Is this how she kind of like found out about the Sachiko charm? Is that it?
なほちゃんは机に頭を乗せたまましばらく考え込んでしまった。何か心配事でもあるのかな。
Her head still glued to the table, Naho fell deep into thought. She seemed oddly concerned.
けれど私は今一瞬この子の目がキラッとしたのを見逃さない。もう一押しだ。
I couldn't miss the momentary twinkle in her eye, though. Success! I just needed to rebait the line and she was as good as caught.
ね、お願い。なほたん顔出し OK でしょ？
Come on, please, for me!
うちのリスナーさんたちも私たちの関係知ってるから、なほたんまだーってメールがしょっちゅう来てるし、超喜んでくれると思うんだよね。
My listeners know we're friends, and I get a lot of messages asking me why you haven't been on the show yet. You'd be a big hit for sure.
何より私がなほたんと一緒にラジオをやってみたいの。
But more than anything, I really just want to see what it's like to co-host a show with my bestest buddy Naho.
にゃむにゃむ。
What?
あ、にゃむにゃむした。この子興味を示したわ。あとはカリカリで釣れば。
Oh, she's one of those people with kitty personalities. So, she mewed. She was showing interest. It wouldn't take much to get her to pounce on this old yarn now.
にゃー。
What the heck?
ほらほら、ほらほら。
Come on, come on.
おにゃ
Oh, God.
ー。たまになほちゃんは猫に、私は飼い主さんに化ける。
What? This was a thing that just sort of happened between us sometimes. She turned into a cat and I played the part of her master. I mean, totally normal, right?
じゃあギャラは金の猫か？
So, there's some fancy cat food in it for you if you say yes?
どういうことなんだぜ？
What's that supposed to mean exactly?
じゃなくて、キルフェノンのカフェをご馳走するのでどう？
I'll treat you at Cafe Quill no what? Sounds good? Aw, you should have did a little animated twinkle like ta-da!
なほちゃんの顔がパーッと明るくなる。
Naho's face lit up.
出る出る。
Okay, I'll do it.
ありがとう。大好きなほたん。
Thank you. I love you, Naho.
おにゃー。シャー。
What? Just what?
なんでシャーするのよ。
Why are you hissing at me?
よし、快諾を取り付けた。私はこの時顔いっぱいで至福の笑みを浮かべていたはず。
I did it! I got the green light. My smile couldn't have been bigger at the moment.
なほちゃんは今本当に人気があって他のラジオにも呼ばれてたりしてるからスケジュールを抑えるのが大変な子なのだ。
Naho's popularity had exploded recently, so she'd been having a hard time managing all the requests. She'd been getting to appear on other radio shows.
一度仕事でも絡んでみたいと思ってたんだけど、こうもあっさり実現するとは。
I've been hoping to get a chance to tie our work together at some point, but I never imagined it would be this easy.
注文したスターミルクプリンスペシャルとバターたっぷりパンケーキを食べさチェックしながら楽しんでいたら、
So with that out of the way, we sat back and enjoyed the hell out of our butterfilled pancakes and strawberry milk flan special. The strawberry milk flan thing sounds absolutely delicious.
いつの間にか時計は10時を回っていた。
And before we knew it, it was past 10 o'clock.
そろそろ帰ろうかとなほちゃんと2人で席を立ち、そのままキャッキャウフフしながら帰路に着いたの。
Naho and I stood up and started down the road home, giggling and chatting the whole way.
なほたん、次学校いつだよ？
So Naho, when are you going to school again?
明日行くよ。仕事で大事授業サボってたから、せめてレポート出すようにって言われてるの。
Okay, I can do minus the background noise of cars. Planned on it tomorrow. I've been ditching class a lot for work, but they said I should at least show up to hand in my report.
ああ、なるほどね。
Oh, okay.
うん、さやかも出さなきゃだよ、きっと。次、学校行ったら言われるよ。
Is it, like, really okay in Japan to, like, skip school to, like, work? Like, is it when it's, like, you get to a certain, like, tier in, like, high school or something where it's like, oh, I can't come to class today because I'm working? Or something like that? Like, what, how? You're gonna have to turn it in too, you know? They'll be asking for it next time you're there.
マジか。まあいいや。レポートくらい一晩徹夜すればなんとかなるさ。
Really? Well, whatever. It's just a report. It'll work itself out if I stay up all night.
ああ、そうだ。家寄ってキビキ先生の本持ってく？読みたいって言ってたよね。どうせ帰り道だし。
Oh, hey, want to stop in and grab Kibiki's new book? You've been dying to read it, right? And his place is on your way, so...
あ、借りる。
Oh, yes, please. お願いします。
おっす。
Right this way then, madame.
帰り道。ちょうど私の家に向かう道にナホちゃんが住んでる。というか、居候してる作家のキビキ先生のお屋敷がある。
Naho's house was literally on the way home for me, or rather Mr. Kibiki's house, since that's where she'd been staying for the last little while.
事情があって、ナホちゃんは今実家でなくて、ここから学校に通ってる。
Due to various circumstances, Naho had been commuting to school from here rather than living with her parents.
先生に弟子にしてもらうために転がり込んだって話だけど、この子の行動力にはいつも見習わなきゃって思わされる。
Supposedly she'd move in to study under Mr. Kibiki, like he'd... What? Padanwa? His Padanwa? I literally have no idea what that is. She was always willing to go that extra mile and always and I always admired her about that.
先生、ただいま。
Kibiki, I'm home.
やあ、おかえり。寒くなかったかい？
Welcome back. Not too cold, I trust.
はい。
君は？
Ah, hello, you must be.
おろおろしていた私に目をやり、優しい目でキビキ先生が話しかけてくれた。イケメンだ。わ、イケメンだ。
I was very nervous as he looked me over, but he had very kind eyes. And man, was he ever hot? Like old school Japanese style hot.
こんばんは、はじめまして。大上さやかと申します。
Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sayaka. Sayaka.
ペコリと頭を下げると、先生は優しい佇まいで微笑んでくれる。
I bowed quickly, and Mr. Kibiki flashed a gentle smile.
キビキです。ナホ君と仲良くしてくれてありがとう。
So I'm
いつも君の話を聞いていますよ。
I'm Kibiki. Thanks for always looking after Naho. She talks about you quite a lot.
嬉しいです。私もナホちゃんからキビキ先生のことはいっぱい聞かせていただいています。
So I'm so glad. I've always heard a lot about you, Mr. Kibiki.
きっと私の失敗談ばかりじゃないかい？
A laundry list of failed publications, no doubt.
そんなとんでもない。
Oh no, that's not true at all.
ねえねえさやか、せっかくだからお茶でも飲んでいかない？先生がね、超美味しいセカンドフラッシュのダージリンを買ってきてくれたの。
Hey Sayaka, since you're here, why don't you stay for tea or something? Kibiki bought some really amazing second flush Darjeeling? I guess? Well...
急な振りにオロオロする。夜遅いし、先生に迷惑じゃないかな。
It's okay. Words, you can do it. You can fix yourself out, right? Right? There you go. I kind of felt like I was being put on the spot. I mean, it was already late, and I doubted Mr. Kibiki was too keen on playing host.
いいですか、先生。
Huh. You don't mind, do you, Kibiki?
もちろん。ただ、お家の方が心配されるから、連絡だけしておくといいね。
So, of course not, though you best give your family a call and let them know where you are. You wouldn't want them to worry after all.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ、少しだけお邪魔します。
Thank you very much. I hope it isn't too much trouble.
ゆっくりしていきなさい。
Please, make yourself at home.
笑顔が優しい。こりゃなほちゃんが夢中になるのもわかるよ。
Dude's got a killer smile, and it was easy to see why Naho got so into him.
さあ、奥へ行きましょう。入って。
So, alright then, come on in. Okay.
先生の前だと、なほちゃんはいつものクールなキャラに戻っちゃう。家に電話を入れた私は、挙動不審になりながらリビングに通された。
So, in front of Kibiki, Naho returned to her usual cool self. After calling home, I passed nervously through the living room, feeling a bit like I was imposing.
広くゆったりとしたリビングは、和風なイメージとベトナム系のアジアン雑貨や家具が見事に融合して、独特の落ち着いた雰囲気を醸し出していた。
But what a living room it was! The furnishings were a fusion of Japanese and Vietnamese style, and everything just looked really posh and inviting.
素敵。
This place is incredible!
荷物はその辺に置いてください。自由にくつろいでね。
Go ahead.
では私はダージリンを入れてくるよ。
Okay. Go ahead and lunge your bag over there, and please get comfortable. I'll put on the Darjeeling.
あ、すみません。
Oh, thank you very much. She did not say thank you very much.
先生、ありがとう。
Thanks. See, Naho said thank you.
平気だよ。私も飲みたかったんだ。
So, it's no problem at all. I was looking to drink some myself, in fact.
笑顔を残して、響先生は部屋の奥へ消えていった。素敵。
So, Kibiki then disappeared into another room, his smile never once fading. Total dreamboat all the way.
なほちゃんに誘われて、いくらするのかわからない高級そうなソファーに、私は緊張しながら腰掛けた。
Naho gestured for me to sit, so I cautiously plopped myself down on an expensive-looking sofa.
おお、沈む。
I'm sinking!
さやか、リラックスしていってね。私、ちょっとお手洗い行ってくる。
Sayaka, just relax, okay? I'm gonna go hit the little girl's room.
うん、じゃあ寝とく。
Okay, I'll be napping here when you get back. Napping?
いいよ。
Go for it? Go for it.
変な姿勢で固まったまま沈んだ私を笑いながら、なほちゃんが席を立つ。
Naho...
その数秒後だった。
Okay,
な
Naho...
ほちゃんの悲鳴が
Let
お
me...
屋敷中に響き渡ったのは。
Let me talk. Okay, Naho began walking out of the room, chuckling at my swiftly sinking form. Mere moments later, though... What?
びっくりして声のした方を振り返る。
What? No, she did not begin walking out of the room chuckling. She screamed. That sure caught me by surprise. I turned in the direction of the scream, concerned.
田口さんも鍵ぐらいしてよ。
God, Taguchi, lock the damn door when you're in there.
ごめんなおちゃん。
Sorry, Naho.
すごい勢いで扉が閉められていた。噂の田口さん。いやー、修羅場だ。
I heard the door slam shut with incredible force. So that was the infamous Mr. Taguchi, huh? No love lost between those two, it seemed.
信じらんない。
The nerve of that guy.
キッチンから目を丸くして顔を出していた響先生もふふっと笑って頭を引っ込める。素敵。
Oh my god. Having peeked out to check on Naho, Mr. Kibiki again withdrew his wide-eyed face to the kitchen, laughing softly. I swear I could look at him all day.
深い火色の雫を一滴からも味わうようにそっと口の中に溶かし込む。
Who talks like that? Trying to savor each single droplet of deep crimson liquid in my cup, I slowly and carefully What is that word? What? The tea that was placed before me.
響先生の入れてくれた紅茶はそれまで私が飲んでいたものとは全く違う味がした。
Whatever blend Kibiki had brewed bore a flavor unlike anything else I've ever tasted.
美味しいです。
It's wonderful!
そう、口に合ってよかった。
Excellent, I'm glad you like it.
深みのある味と香り、紅茶なんてどれも同じだと思ってました。うちにはティーバッグのものしかなくて。
It's got such a complex taste and aroma. I always thought all black tea was the same, but then at my house we only have the kind that comes in tea bags.
バッグのものも最近はいい味がするよね。美味しい。ただ私はやはりこれが一番飲み慣れていて好きなんだ。
There's nothing wrong with tea that comes in bags. It's gotten quite good these days, in fact. This is just the way I'm used to drinking it.
美味しいです、先生。
It really is delicious, Mr. Kibiki.
田口さんいつ帰るの？
I know Naho says it. Just don't know what she says. Isn't it about time for you to go home, Taguchi?
手厳しいな、なおちゃん。
Oh, come on, Naho. Don't be like that. Ha 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 ha.
田口さんってずいぶん年上のはずなんだけど完全にナホちゃんに飲まれちゃってる。なんかこの関係も面白いな。
Taguchi may have been her elder, but he was completely outmatched by Naho. Those two had a pretty fascinating relationship all their own.
そうだ、今日中にレンタル返さなきゃいけないからそろそろ帰ります。
I have to return some videotapes. Actually, you know, I do have a rental video to return by the end of the day, so I guess I should probably be leaving after all.
またエロビー。
More porn.
違うよ。またってどういうことさ。じゃあ先生。
What? No, what do you mean by more? Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
テクノブレイク。
Techno break? What?
ナホちゃんが田口さんに向かって光線を出している。なんかウルトラマンみたいな構えになってるけど。
What? Okay, Naho faced Mr. Taguchi and posed as if she were shooting a beam of light at him, like some kind of legally unnameable masked hero. What? What? What kind of description is that?
ああ、先生、また明日。あ、なほちゃんもね。
Ah, you got me. I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Kibiki. You too, Naho.
明日は学校行くから来てもいません。
Actually, I'm going to school tomorrow, so no, you won't.
そうなんだ。珍しいね。
Oh, really? That's a surprise.
29歳、非リア充に幸あれ。
You just keep on keeping on? What? You just keep on keeping on, Taguchi. Rock those 29 years of insubstantial accomplishments. Aw.
もう
Man, you're ruthless.
田口さんはフラフラになって玄関に消えていった。私と並んで楽しそうに眺めていた響先生も笑顔で手を振っていた。
Taguchi staggered to the door and vanished into the outside world, utterly defeated. Watching from next to me, Mr. Kibiki simply waved his hand and smiled.
あ、では私もそろそろおいとまします。ごちそうさまでした。
I should probably be going too. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
そうかい。おもてなしもできなくてすまなかったね。
My pleasure. I'm sorry we couldn't offer you anything more.
とんでもないです。
Oh, please.
田口さんもういないよ。だいぶ先に行ったと思うからもう出会う心配ないよ。
What is with the flies? Okay, well, Taguchi's gone, and he's got a pretty good head head start, so I don't think you have to worry about running into him.
ひどっ
Wow, you are ruthless.
またゆっくり遊びに来てください。夜道気をつけて。
You're welcome back anytime. Please be careful on your way home.
ありがとうございました。失礼します。
Thank you so much for everything. Have a good night.
響先生の家を出ると、ナホちゃんが先の角まで送ってくれた。ひんやりとした空気がほてった方に気持ちいい。
So, I stepped out from Kabiki's lovely home and Naho walked me to the corner. The air felt crisp and cool against my cheeks.
今日一日の楽しかった思い出を振り返って、ついでに私はカバンに持っていたトゥインクルの CD を1枚貸して。
It had been a positively lovely day all around. Before parting ways, I lent Naho one of the Twinkle CDs I had in my bag.
私たちはもう一度ハグし合ってから別れたの。
Then we hugged and I began the short walk back to my own house. The next day.
ナホ君、ありがとう。
Thank you, Naho.
君の見つけてきてくれた天神小学校の件。
Oh no.
これはすごいよ。
Oh no. This case you discovered with Heavenly Host Elementary. It's absolutely remarkable. Positively
これ
life-changing.
はこの取材が実現すれば、世界中のオカルト研究がひっくり返る騒ぎになるぞ。
If our investigation bears
た
fruit,
まらない。
if our investigation bears fruit, this could very well turn the world of occult research on its head. It's too good to pass up. This is not good.